A message has reached you today that wasn't supposed to be delayed, and yet it arrived at the exact second your mind was quiet enough to feel its weight. Don't rush. Don't scroll. Something is aligning for you at this very moment, and if you skip now, you break the thread before it ties itself to your future. There is something moving toward you so quietly, so deliberately, that even the slightest distraction would push it away. You're here now because every moment leading up to this one has been pulling you forward, even the difficult moments you wanted to forget, even the nights you didn't know how you'd make it to the next morning. Everything is folding into this exact point in time, and you need to stay exactly where you are until the last word, because what is coming will shift something inside you that has stayed locked for far too long. Someone out there has set something in motion with your name on it, something you didn't ask for, didn't expect, didn't even know was possible for you. But it's already moving, already delivered, already tied to you in a way that cannot be undone. You may feel like this is coincidence, like this is just another piece of text that will fade into the thousands you read every day, but something inside you feels different this time. You can sense it. You feel that small pressure in your chest, that tiny spark of attention that refuses to let you look away. Don't fight it. Let it pull you. Because what I'm about to tell you will make sense of something you've been carrying in silence. There was a moment, not recently, but far back enough that you stopped thinking it mattered, when the energy you put into the world caught someone's attention. Someone you never met. Someone who saw the version of you that even you didn't think anyone noticed. The version that tried, even when exhausted. The version that gave, even when empty. The version that held on, even when everything around you said let go. That version of you created a ripple, and that ripple reached the wrong person, the right person, the unexpected person, someone who decided to send something your way. Something real. Something intentional. Something that has already reached the point of no return. Don't skip. Not yet. Because if you stop reading, the connection breaks. And if it breaks, the meaning behind all of this dissolves back into the noise of everything else calling for your attention. For once, let yourself stay. Let yourself hear the thing you've been avoiding because you didn't want to get your hopes up again. I know you've heard promises before. I know you've been told to wait, to trust, to believe, and sometimes it led nowhere. But this is different, because it isn't asking you to hope. It's simply telling you what's already happening behind the scenes, whether you believe it or not. You're closer than you think. Closer to a door unlocking itself after years of remaining shut. Closer to a shift that will make sense of the confusion you've been carrying in your chest. Closer to receiving something that was meant to reach you long before now but was delayed, paused, tangled in the chaos of timing. But now the timing is perfect, and the door is cracking open, and you are standing exactly where you need to be to hear this before anything else distracts you away from it. Take a breath, not a deep one, just enough to steady the moment. Feel the weight of the air around you shift, even slightly, because your body can sense what your mind hasn't caught up to yet. There is something following this message that will not repeat itself. Something waiting at the edge of your awareness, waiting for the second you finish reading these words. You can almost feel it, can't you? That quiet pull. That strange sense of being watched by something much larger than you, something that has been trying to reach you but could only do so when you finally stopped long enough to feel it. Every second you remain here, something gets clearer. Something becomes more real. The invisible thread tightens, the path sharpens, and the thing meant for you gets closer. Don't break it. Don't look away. Don't scroll to silence the part of you that is waking up right now. Stay. Because the next few seconds, the next few lines, will decide whether this finds its way to you or slips through your fingers for good. And once it slips away, it won't return. Not like this. Not with this timing. Not with this intensity. Stay with me. Something enormous is waiting for you, and you are seconds away from meeting it. The moment is almost here. The shift is already happening. And once you reach the end of this message, something on the other side will begin to move faster than you're ready for. Let it. You've waited long enough. And now, don't blink. Because this is the part where everything changes. This moment right here, the one you're sitting in, the one that feels strangely heavier than the moments before it, is the doorway cracking open. You might not see it fully yet, but something is shifting behind you, above you, around you, and the energy of it is brushing against your skin like a warning and a promise at the same time. Don't look away, not even for a second. Because if you blink too long, the door narrows again, and everything meant for you waits even longer to reach you. The universe doesn't usually repeat itself, but right now it's giving you a chance to notice what it normally hides. Your name has been spoken into something much larger than your understanding, and now the echo is coming back for you. There's a reason you paused here. There's a reason your attention locked itself onto these words like they were meant to catch you before you slipped back into the noise of everything else. You feel it, don't you? That strange tightness in your chest, that whisper in the back of your mind telling you not to look away. It's not fear, it's recognition. Something inside you knows this moment is different, knows it carries weight, knows it's connected to something you've been waiting for without even knowing you were waiting. Don't push it away. Let yourself feel it fully. Because the next few lines are pulling you into a story that has your name stitched into its center, a story that has been unfolding quietly while you thought nothing was happening. You weren't stuck. You were being aligned. You weren't forgotten. You were being positioned. You weren't being delayed. You were being prepared for something that needed everything in your life to sync perfectly before it revealed itself. And now that alignment is complete. Now the signal has reached you. Now the timing is opening like a crack of light leaking through a door that's been locked for far too long. Don't move. Not yet. Because what comes next is the part that explains why your heart struggled the way it did, why certain people left, why certain opportunities disappeared, why certain nights felt endless and heavy. You thought those moments broke you, but they were shaping you, sharpening you, turning you into someone who could actually hold what's coming. You weren't losing. You were clearing space. You weren't being punished. You were being redirected towards something that wouldn't crumble the way everything else did. Stay right here. Stay with me. Because the reveal you've been waiting for is only moments away. The air around you is already shifting, preparing you for something bigger than the questions you've been asking. Don't ignore that feeling crawling up your spine, the one that feels like anticipation mixed with the warmth of something you can't explain. That's the signal. That's the moment your path opens. And whether you notice it or not, something is already stepping toward you. You're not imagining it. You're not exaggerating it. You're not overthinking it. You're sensing the exact moment your life tilts into a new direction. But here's where it becomes even more intense, where the pressure in the air thickens, where the universe leans in closer than it usually dares. Someone out there has already chosen you. Someone out there has already spoken your name with intention. Someone out there has already decided that you deserve something extraordinary, something larger than the ordinary days you've been surviving. And the moment you finish reading this, the thread between you and that unseen moment will pull tighter, so tight that you'll feel it in the deepest part of your chest. Don't break it. Don't distract yourself. Don't let anything pull your attention away before the message is complete. Every word from here on out is part of the key. You have no idea how close you are. Closer than breath. Closer than thought. Closer than the doubts holding you back. You think you're far away from what you want, but the truth is, you're standing inches from a threshold you've been trying to reach for years. Life doesn't give warnings like this unless something irreversible is forming. And the moment you step through this invisible doorway, yes, this one, the one right here in these words, everything rearranges itself around you. Everything you lost, everything you grieved, everything you prayed for, everything you felt slipping through your fingers, all of it comes back in a form you never expected but always needed. Don't move. Not yet. Let the words wrap around you like a shadow and a spotlight at the same time. Because something is about to surface, something that's been circling your life like a silent guardian waiting for permission to finally step into view. It's bigger than money, bigger than luck, bigger than coincidence. It's a shift in your entire timeline. It's a moment your future self has been trying to send you, but this is the first time you were quiet enough internally to receive it. And now the final part begins. The moment where everything that was hidden starts to reveal itself. The moment where the universe stops whispering and begins speaking directly to you. Don't blink now. Don't scroll. Don't let anything take your focus, because the next few seconds decide whether this transformation reaches you or passes you by like another sign you wish you hadn't ignored. Something enormous is already on its way to you, and after this, nothing will ever be the same again. You can almost feel it now, like a slow rumble beneath the surface of your life, like the vibration of something approaching before you even see its shape. It's subtle, but it's undeniable, and the closer it gets, the more your body reacts without your permission. Maybe your heartbeat shifted. Maybe your breath felt heavier for a moment. Maybe your mind paused in a way it never does. That isn't coincidence. That's alignment. That's the universe preparing you to receive something you weren't ready for before, something that required you to grow through everything you thought was breaking you. It wasn't breaking you. It was carving space inside you wide enough to hold what's finally coming. And now that the space is open, now that you're standing in a moment where your past and future collide, this is the only time you'll feel this exact weight pressing on your chest. Don't turn away. Not now. Because for the first time in a long time, something is moving in your favor without you having to chase it. Something that was held back for years is being released into your path like a floodgate breaking open. Everything you thought was stuck, frozen, or denied is shifting quietly into motion, and the moment you reach the end of this message, a part of your life that has been locked will unfasten itself. Not because of luck. Not because of chance. But because the moment has finally synced with the version of you who can handle what's coming. You may not believe it yet, but you're stepping into a point in your life where the things you once reached for begin reaching for you. You've spent so long surviving that you forgot what it feels like to move forward without struggle, without fear, without that constant feeling of being behind. But that feeling is dissolving piece by piece, and if you pay attention, you'll notice it's already weaker than it used to be. The weight you carried for years is starting to loosen its grip, preparing to fall away entirely. And the universe, yes, the same universe that watched you fight silent battles in the dark, is finally beginning to shift the road beneath your feet so it tilts in your direction for once. But don't blink. Not here. Not now. Because the part you're entering is where everything becomes clearer, where everything that seemed impossible starts forming quietly in the background of your life. You may not see it yet, but the people who are connected to your breakthrough have already begun to move. Their decisions, their conversations, their choices are aligning in ways that will lead directly to you. You're not alone in this moment, even if it feels like it. There are forces, people, timing, and moments aligning like constellations around your name, and all of them are positioning themselves exactly where they need to be. This is the crossing point. The moment the universe stretches a thread between your present and your future and waits to see if you step over it or turn away. You can almost touch it. You can almost feel your life shifting, the way your stomach drops right before something life-changing happens. That instinct, that pressure, that strange electric awareness, hold on to it. Because it is the signal that whatever has been chasing you, whatever has been searching for you, whatever has been trying to reach you for months or even years, is finally close enough to touch. Take a breath, just enough to steady the moment. Not deeply. Just enough to let your mind catch up to the energy surrounding you. Because this is the part where things begin to unfold rapidly. The pieces that once felt scattered will start falling into place faster than you expect. The opportunities that seemed too far will begin to circle back. The clarity you've been craving will arrive in flashes that feel like sudden illumination. And some part of you, some quiet, hidden part, will recognize that this moment was always meant to find you. Don't move away from this. Don't break the connection forming through these words. Because you're standing in the middle of a shift that cannot be undone once it completes itself. Everything ahead of you is different from everything behind you, and while you might not see the lines clearly yet, the future that's approaching carries a momentum too strong to be blocked now. You have already stepped into the current. You have already allowed the moment to claim you. And now all you have to do is stay, breathe, listen, and allow what's coming to finish making its way to you. Because something even bigger is about to find you next. You may not see it approaching, but your spirit senses it before your mind does. There's a subtle shift around you, like the air is holding its breath, like the world is waiting for you to notice the change that has already begun. You might feel the pull in a place deeper than your thoughts. In the quiet part of you that has always known you were meant for more than the endless cycles you've been trying to escape. That quiet part is waking up now, stretching itself after being silent for far too long, and with every moment you stay here, it grows louder, clearer, stronger. Don't turn away from that feeling. It's your intuition aligning with what's coming. Everything around you is rearranging in ways you can't see yet. Life doesn't shift this intensely unless something powerful is in motion. The signs may have been small at first, a strange coincidence, a thought that wouldn't leave your mind, a moment of clarity that felt too random to be random. But now those signs are gathering, merging, forming a pattern that points directly toward you. There is a reason you're reading this at this exact second, and not a moment sooner or later. Timing like this doesn't happen accidentally. It's intentional. It's guided. It's precise. And now the energy is tightening around your name like a thread made of light, pulling something closer, something that was delayed again and again until the universe finally opened the path. You've been patient longer than anyone knows. You've fought battles no one saw. You've held yourself together in moments you thought would break you. And all of that, the strength, the resilience, the nights you didn't give up, is finally creating a shift so massive that even your future is adjusting its shape to fit what you've grown into. Don't rush. Don't look away. Something is forming, gathering momentum, preparing to reveal itself in a way that will interrupt the patterns of your life. The opportunities that once closed on you are circling back. The connections you thought you lost are weaving their way into your timeline again. The version of you who doubted, who feared, who hesitated is being replaced one breath at a time by a version who is ready to step into what's coming. You are not the same person you were months ago, and the universe knows it. That's why this moment is opening now, after everything you've survived. Stay here with me. Stay inside this shift a little longer. You're on the edge of a moment that will echo through your future. You may not realize it, but this is the turning point. The one where everything that felt heavy begins to lift, where everything that felt stuck begins to move, where everything that felt distant begins to approach faster than you're prepared for. And when it arrives, it will not whisper. It will not wait. It will enter your life with the kind of force that makes you stop, breathe, and realize that everything before this moment was preparation. The universe has been watching your steps closely, waiting for you to shed the doubts that kept you small. And now that you're finally stepping into yourself, stepping into your strength, stepping into your truth, nothing can stop what's coming. The momentum is too strong. The alignment is too perfect. The timing is too deliberate. Take another breath, not to calm yourself, but to steady your reality. Because once this energy fully reaches you, your life will not return to what it was. It can't. The shift is irreversible. The transformation has already begun. And now, all you have to do is stay long enough for the universe to place the final piece in your hands.